Game 4 of the Western Conference Semifinals. The Grizzlies have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized, for their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Timberwolves. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
It's Game 4 of the Western Conference Semifinals. This should be a good one, and 2K Sports welcomes you to the NBA playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge, and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Bane pairs up with Jackson to form the forward pair. Morant is out there with Vince Williams. And it's Fox in at the 5, down low. And for the Timberwolves, on-court spots filled by McDaniels and Towns. Edwards is out there with Dillingham. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Timberwolves will get the first possession. Here's Dillingham, guarded by Morant. McDaniels finds Gobert. 6 to shoot. Pass to Dillingham. From deep three-point land, it's rebounded by Memphis. And you know, you can't help but be impressed with the fashion they've been carrying through these first 2 rounds. They've steamrolled their way to 7 straight wins to start the playoffs.
I mean, a 7-game win streak in the regular season is impressive. But to do it in the postseason against the best teams in the league, that's really incredible. If I had to make a prediction, Kevin, I'd say we might be in the right seats tonight to see another broom come out on the floor.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Bounce pass for Williams. Here's Morant. Fox kicks to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. That one's not going to go. Gobert with the defensive effort. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. Desmond Bane was the topic. The coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. They will have their hands full tonight, man.
Thank you, David. There's Morant following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Spins, driving to the basket.
So good at finding these rejections. Gobert has all the physical tools and razor-sharp reflexes as a defender.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Dillingham with it. He's picked up by Morant. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Morant surveying the D. Morant's off a pick from Fox. From 13, and it's Morant missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And so Fox will bring it up for the Grizzlies, trailing by 2. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Morant. Towns with the defensive effort.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Mr. Gobert. Oh, here's Edwards, guarded by Bane. They get the rebound, the second effort, and it's Edwards getting it to go.
Edwards plays with such velocity.
So timeout called here, the first for Memphis. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. You take a look at Fox, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Morant. He's right there as well.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Outside, Towns. Pass to Edwards. Driving inside. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And you gotta box out Gobert or he will make you pay on the offensive line.
To the paint. And it's Fox with the jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Pass to Edwards. Takes a three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 7.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Morant with it. And a wide open look for Payne. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now Dillingham. Here he goes. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates. And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Morant outside. He takes it in. No good, unable to end this run.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, it's Minnesota.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Fox against Gobert. Here's Jackson. Bucket is good.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. The free throw drops for Jackson. And the Timberwolves with possession here. It's a 10-point game. Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Bane. Horton Tucker with it. Here's Gobert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, look, just the sheer size of Gobert is a problem in that.
And Gobert drops them both. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Morant outside. Fox with the screen for Morant. To the middle. Trying to find Fox. Gets it to him.
Well, we know all about Morant's unreal athleticism, but his vision is what really sets him apart.
Here's Dillingham. Towns a screen on Morant. Here's Dillingham. And it's off from three-point range. And for Memphis, they're shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
Wow, it's like Ja has the ball on a string.
Minnesota leading by 8. Outside Edwards. And it's denied by Fox. 3-on-3. A kick out to Bane. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And it's denied by Fox. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Minnesota. And Memphis also making a switch. Green's checked in. Now off the inbound. And it's laid in by Edwards. And 11 points for Anthony Edwards.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now, here's Fox. Morant's off a pick from Fox. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Morant against Schroeder. It's Morant with the drive. Pass to Edwards. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got rebound number 5 here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Fox with the screen from Morant. Looking to get it going. And it's good on the way in. Morant's got it back down to single digits for Memphis.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here's Edwards. He's got 11. Over Williams. And the jumper is good. Edwards got 13.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. Lobbed up there for Fox. Stolen away. Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Jackson. Over to the left wing. For 3, Edwards hits the three-point bomb. He's got 16.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Fox a screen on Schroeder. Morant bats for 2. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Edwards lays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every...
Here's Jackson. Off the inbound. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Dario Saric is out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. Then it's Naz Reid. Then it's Dillingham, and it's Schroeder in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Horton-Tucker with it, guarded by Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dillingham. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Timberwolves was terrific. He picked up 39 points, and per usual, he was a monster on the glass, picking up pretty much every board that came his way. An amazing performance. Probably won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Now, here's Schroeder. Scoreless thus far. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Kept alive. The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one is off. Daniels, he's checked in for Taylor Horton-Tucker. Good on the second free throw. Here's Morant. He has 7 to the inside. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Left side, Sharch. And they'll get another chance. In the corner, Dillingham with it. Another miss by Minnesota. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. You take a look at Fox. No doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, Rudy Gobert down a few spots.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They've provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Horton-Tucker's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. The Grizzlies trail by 7. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Free throw good, Fox. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Towns is checked in. Fox hits them both. Minnesota leading by 5. Pass to Horton-Tucker. Here's Dillingham. Towns a screen on Morant. And Reed has it in the corner. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
And stolen by Dillingham. Horton-Tucker with it. Now defended by Bain. Outside, Towns. Oh, good on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Wound up there for Fox. Stolen by McDaniels. In the corner, Dillingham with it. Knocks down the 3-ball. Dillingham's got 7 points.
A developing part of McDaniels' game that could elevate him to the next level.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Now here's Morant. He has 7, and it's Fox with the jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Towns. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Now Morant. Outside Jackson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Grizzlies have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And he makes the first.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Dillingham. 7 points in the game. Pass to McDaniels. Dillingham with it. Reed with a screen for Dillingham. Now Reed. Good work defensively by Fox.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selection. You have to be set up for success.
Now here's Morant. After the miss from Fox. Count that 1. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Morant.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, McDaniels is a physical player. He doesn't mind getting roughed up a bit while trying to score.
Edwards has come in for Minnesota, and so he hits both. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Outside, Fox. Out to the right wing. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Morant is so athletic, and he finds himself at the free throw line a lot.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 17 points was their biggest margin. Reed the pass to Edwards. Here's the floater. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 20. And Towns gets it to go.
Well, look, Towns is an elite big man shooter. He's very dangerous when he gets breathing room from deep.
Morant off a pick from Fox for the 3. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Morant.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Grizzlies have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. He's off on the first.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and getting himself to the line.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. Mobley, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Vince Williams comes in for Gigi Jackson. Now here's Reed. No scoring in this one.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Fox a screen on Schroeder. Now here's Morant for 3. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's McDaniels. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Morant passes. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. Reed with a screen on Williams. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And it's denied by Fox. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Schroeder.
And it's the defense that's making it tough on them here in the second quarter, not finding the easy buckets like they did in the first.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Williams with the ball. Fox a screen on McDaniel. Williams passes to Fox. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. They get it back. McDaniels. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Gobert comes in for Naz Reid. And Jalen Horton-Tucker subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Snatched up. The kick out to Williams. Morant, right side. Shot clock at 5. A pass to Fox. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards. Finished off the break. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Morant outside. Morant's off a pick from Fox. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Morant.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Pass to Edwards. The Grizzlies pull it in. Fox has got his 16th rebound on the night. Down low. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Horton-Tucker, the pass to Gobert. Buries it down low. Gobert's got 11 points.
Well, the strength of Gobert allows him to finish through contact better than most guys.
Morant outside from downtown. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Horton-Tucker. 5 points in the game. Towns finds Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Fox will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
For Memphis, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Green's checked in.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Scooped up. Another shot. Fox, no good. And here is McDaniel. Inside. Here's Svensson. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Hey there, everybody. Halftime of Game 4 upon us, and it's a close game so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
One thing that's kept them close, putting in work on the offensive glass. They're feasting on second chances.
Yeah, they've been active, and they're playing with intensity.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. They've gone into halftime with the game all tied up, but Kenny, what do they need to do to make this series competitive?
Well, they'll need to come out after the half, and they'll hit the court with a lot of energy, and starting with executing the coach's notes right away.
Absolutely. They can't afford to waste any time. Got to grab the lead and never let go of it.
Hopefully they've got enough fight left in them. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Bane pairs up with Jackson to form the forward pair. Vince Williams out there with Morant. And it's Fox in at the 5. Morant kicks to Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns. The Grizzlies have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. No good on that one. And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Here's Dillingham. Guarded by Morant. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. Just 5 to shoot. A kick out to Towns. Back to Gobert. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And stolen by Dillingham. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. We take a look at Fox, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And you think back to when McDaniels was drafted. Everyone talked about his potential. Now they're talking about his consistency as a contributor, especially at the defensive end.
Now here's Morant. He's got 20. Now here's McDaniel. 90 seconds now into the second half. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Here's Gobert. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Now here's Morant for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Another miss by Minnesota.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Dillingham. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Morant bets for 2. The kick out to Williams. Tries again. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Dillingham. For Memphis, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Gobert. He's got 11. Outside Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
It's Morant with the drive. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. Bain against McDaniel. Now Gobert for three. Edwards. Schroeder outside. Towns wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Schroeder against Morant. On the wing, Williams. Fox passes to Morant. Fox a screen on Schroeder. Morant against Schroeder. Back to Fox. Here's Morant. That one good for 2. Morant's got 22.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Schroeder kicks to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And took it right into the teeth of the D and dropped it back for the jam.
Yeah, how about the awareness there? That is a momentum-building play.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Mobley, he's checked in for Bain. Bounce pass, Schroeder. Gobert against Fox. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Schroeder. Now here's Gobert. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Gobert's got 15.
How many times have we seen a possession take that from them today? Ending with the basket coming off a pretty pass. And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Schroeder after the made shot from Fox. Edwards looking it over. And it's denied by Fox. Jackson passes to Fox. To the inside. Stolen by Reed. McDaniels with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. McDaniels kicks it over to Schroeder. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Horton Tucker's checked in for Minnesota. Taken away by Williams. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Fox. Rebound, Minnesota. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Morant. Outside Edwards. Here's Anthony Edwards. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Jackson has the open look. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got 7 points for the quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
5 to shoot. Pulls from the top of the key. And it's Fox with the rebound.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
The kick out to Williams. Morant outside. A second chance effort. Count it. Morant's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's got 5. It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards with another miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
A pass to Fox. Lays it up off the glass. And it's a 5-point Memphis lead.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Horton Tucker, the pass to McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5. And the first one at the line is good. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Taylor Horton Tucker. Draymond Green, who's checked in for the Grizzlies. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Morant with a wide open look. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Edwards. And here comes the break. Out to the wing. McDaniels with the ball. He's got 10. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Outside, Fox. Back to Morant. To the middle. Outside for Jackson. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 3rd assist on the night. Timberwolves trail by 7. Schroeder dishes to McDaniels. And here's Gobert. He's got 15. And it's Fox with the rebound.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Out to Morant. Fox passes to Morant. Lets it go with the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Right wing. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Reed, headed by Green. Gobert with the screen on Green. Reed the pass to Gobert. Just 3 to shoot. There's Schroeder. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. To the paint. Fox dishes to Green. That's another rebound.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
Oh, GA, he is crashing the glass with energy. I love it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Fox. They get a hand on it.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 24 over Williams. And it's good off the back rim and in. Edwards got 26.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true 3-level scorer.
Here's Fox. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He shot 3 of 6 from the foul line. That free throw missing.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Sharch is checked in for Gobert. Miller comes in for McDaniels. And Taylor Horton Tucker subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Wilkins is checked in for Jackson. And it's Bane in for Williams.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Pass to Edwards on the arc. Look at Edwards shooting home the 3.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely furious.
Edwards against Morant. Down low. The kick out to Wilkins. To the wing on the left. Morant off a pick from Fox. Morant passes to Fox. Miller grabs the miss. Timberwolves trail by 4. to the middle. Here's Sharge. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Sharge has got his first points of the night.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Sarge has the touch to take advantage of just about anyone.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Edwards with the dunk of the night.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Grizzlies lead by 2. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. The Grizzlies call timeout.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
The post tandem will be Towns and Reed. Then there's Taylor Horton-Tucker. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. So that's the Timberwolves 5. The pass to Fox.
Look, he's got to play smart now. One more foul and he's gone.
Such a field shot there, the floater.
A free throw off from Fox. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Dillingham. And off the prior, and in it goes.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to Reed. A 3-ball. Drills it from outside. Reed's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Morant. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Here's Sharge. And the rejection by Jackson. Lobbed up there for Fox. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's Horton-Tucker. Guarded by Bain.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in, and the Grizzlies also with the sub. Williams is checked in. The 3 from Morant. They grab their own miss. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jaden McDaniel. Free throw good, Fox. That one misses.
Well, you wish you got them all, but at the very least, it's now a 2-possession game.
Fox with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. It's good. Jackson's got 19 points.
Well, the threat of Ja scoring really opens up the opportunity for assists.
Horton-Tucker finds Reed. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
And that one falls for Reed.
Well, the biggest thing Naz Reid brings to your team, spacing. Reed can play the 5 and hit threes. There aren't a lot of guys like him.
Morant outside. From 12 feet out. Grabs the rebound again.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational. Horton Tucker, the pass to Reed. Charge against Jackson. Here's Edwards. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Memphis has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Now here's Morant. To the paint. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Horton Tucker. The pass to McDaniels. Reed with it. Now Horton Tucker. Back to Reed. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
Morant with it. Pass to Bain. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's McDaniels. And here's Reed. Back to McDaniel. Shot clock at 6. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Morant. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Bain. Pass to Gobert. Top of the key, McDaniels. Shoots over Morant. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 10, 50% from field. Here's another rebound. Such ferocity on the boards.
That's 40 for the game. He's just outworking everybody.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox slamming it down.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to happen.
Offensive rebound, Fox. Here's Jackson. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Jackson's got 14 points now in the second half.
Locked and loaded tonight. Whenever he's got any kind of a decent look, he's knocked it down.
And that's who you want to go to with the game on the line.
Three-pointer. And it's Fox with the rebound.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Ahead. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Rudy Gobert.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Now here's Morant, defended by Horton Tucker. Payne for 3, and again another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Mr. Gobert. Now McDaniels for 3, Edwards. Doesn't go that time.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Fox hits to Morant. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Horton Tucker. And it's denied by Fox. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Reed. And Dillingham subbed in for Talen Horton Tucker. Outside Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got the lead up to 9 now for Memphis.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
To the inside. Here's Dillingham. Out to Edwards. Off target from three-point range.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Fox finds Bane. Gobert against Morant. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Dillingham. Gobert with a screen for Dillingham. 6 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good to see Gobert attacking the defense like this, forcing them to foul.
And Gobert drops them both. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Morant outside. Fox passes to Morant. Payne for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert, Timberwolves trail by 9. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards inside, guarded by Bane. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Good on both. Here's Dillingham. It's Edwards on the wing. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Morant against McDaniel. Here's Fox. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And it's denied by Fox. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Four on the shot clock. McDaniels. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And this is something McDaniels continues to work on. Good to see him cash in off the catch.
Morant finds Fox. Rebound, Minnesota.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a cut. Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
And rebounds again.
Beasting on the boards. He is having his way inside.
And he's nearing the franchise record for rebound. So the Memphis Grizzlies have won the series. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably wish this thing would start tomorrow.
Well,
MP has put himself among the greats this season.